Hello children, I hope you all are doing fine. Today I am here before you to discuss about one of the important writing skill, that is nothing but writing an essay. Let's discuss about this major discourse question asked in your exams. This is a 12-mark question asked for classes 6 to 8, and this is a 10-mark question asked for the classes 9 and 10. Keeping the marks aside, let's first discuss about the format of writing an essay and how to write an essay and what are the different types of writing essay and what are the important steps that you need to take care while writing an essay. First things first. Now let's concentrate on first details. Why is an essay so important? Yes, the essay writing is very important because it actually tests the writer's knowledge or skill, or it actually tries to gather the information about the writer's opinion. Yes, children. So sometimes the essays can be like narrative, argumentative, or reflective, or descriptive, whatever kind may be the essay, but the presentation is very, very important. So essay writing mainly focuses on your way the presentation is done. Okay, so first the presentation must begin with introduction, then the body or the content is to be explained, and then the conclusion will follow. So here when we are writing the essay, we must take care of certain details. What are they? We have to follow certain guidelines, like the introduction must be given in a proper format, and then when this introduction is given, please don't give any subheading like introduction. When you're giving the introduction itself, your paragraph will have the main idea of this essay. So when this main idea is expressed or explained in the first paragraph, the examiner will surely understand that this is the main idea of this essay, and then the next paragraphs, whatever are following, will continue with the supporting statements, or these paragraphs will have the main ideas explanations, that is nothing but the supporting ideas given with examples. Okay, so this is very, very important. The paragraphing is important, and whenever the idea is changing, you have to take care that the paragraph is changing, the idea is changing. So there is a connectivity, there is a coherence, and there is linking words and everything, so as it becomes a complete essay, and when you read it together, that will give you complete information for your essay. Okay, so here we have some details like body of this introduction. So body can be having 2 to 3 paragraphs required to the length, or required for the point to be substantiated according to the question asked. And conclusion, the conclusion must not suddenly be given like an abrupt conclusion. It should not be ended. It must be with some good example, or it can even have a proper opinion expressed from your. Okay, so whatever it is, the conclusion must be clearly given, and it must be in an impressive way. Okay, now let's get into the steps. This steps of essay writing is very important, and when we are doing with the steps, it has two procedures to be followed. Okay, first details the steps that is important to discuss is, first thought process must happen in your brain, like you have to gather the information, relevant information regarding the essay topic that is asked. Okay, so you have to collect all the information and relevant topics, or whatever that substantiates your main topic, so keep them ready with you. Then arrange them in logical order. Arrange all these information, whatever you have it, in a logical order, and then finally you have to search for a proper conclusion, or whatever it is that you do in your brain. Okay, so you keep this work done in your brain, then you start your writing part. Think of an apt title. First you have to think of an apt or suitable title. When you are starting an essay, you have to plan for a proper title. Then get back to this writing part. You can start your writing part, and as I told you, like the main idea must be expressed in the first paragraph, then the supporting statements, then the examples will follow in the next paragraphs. Then these paragraphs must be divided in a proper length. One paragraph should not be of a very big length and then the other is very small. So take care that you are dividing them into proper length. And then finally, as discussed earlier, the conclusion must always be very, very proper. Okay, it must not be suddenly ended. And please, children, don't give these subheadings as introduction, conclusion, or whatever. This gives a very, very bad impression. So, whatever you want to explain or express, you have to give all the information, everything through your writing. Don't give any subheadings as introduction, body, or content, or conclusion. Any subheadings, if you want to explain, you can give them as subheadings and you can explain them if it is very important. And you have to take care that writing must be very impressive, and whenever you are presenting this, take care of the paragraph length. And children, there are different types of essays as well. Mainly in your exams, generally the questions are asked like descriptive essays. So you have to describe something, describe people, describe place or whatever, describe an event or so on. So these descriptive essays are generally what you can describe it in like a situation that you have already seen. Now next comes your narrative essays. Narrative essays is like a place that you have visited, the event that you have participated, your journey to some place, that you are telling it like a story. Okay, then you can think about the reflective essays. Reflective essays are some essays wherein writer's opinion is asked. It plays a crucial role. For example, they talk about a habit or something and then they ask you for your opinion. For example, watching TV for too long is very harmful for children. Do you support or whatever it is, you have to reflect on that topic. So in this way the reflective essays will be generally focused. Next, you also may have like argumentative essays. Argumentative essays generally are not asked, but these are very important. You have to know both the to and for these arguments. Okay, for suppose the habits or whatever it is, they will give you a statement and they will ask you either to support or oppose. Corporal punishment is necessary for our children or the student to study better. This has been a heated debate generally when this topic is taken. But this topic, if it is given as an argumentative essay, you have to either take one side and give your statements. Either you support or you oppose. So this becomes an argumentative essay. So finally, there are different types of essays and different procedures followed, but you have to understand the essay writing is all the same. You have to introduce, then support with your ideas, and then finally conclude. These details must be properly taken care when you are writing your essay writing. Okay, children, follow these tips and rules, and then finally you can present your beautiful thoughts in your essay writings. Thank you. Children, now I'll share some sample essays with you. Please kindly understand the differences between them and also understand the way they are written. So these essays are from different categories like narrative, descriptive, reflective or imaginative, whatever. Kindly understand the way they are written and understand even the differences between them. So the writing pattern is different, but you have to understand that it's always the same. Like we discussed before, the introduction part will come first, then the explanation, that is a body or content with examples or whatever, then finally the conclusion. So this remains constant in all the essays, but you have to understand there is a different pattern for each and every essay. So let's now focus on them. So here is your first narrative essay. So this is a sample question. Remember children, narrative essay. When you talk about this narrative essay will always be written in I. Okay, the first person. You always tell a story. Okay, something that you have gone through or you went to some place, you describe it. Okay, or even you describe an incident, journey or voyage or a story, whatever. So it is written in first person and it always tells a story. Here we have an essay, like you write an essay on a topic, a visit to historical building. So a historical monument, the chosen is, you can see this. Okay, so this is a sample essay for that. So here you see different paragraphs are there. So for each idea that is changing, they are changing even the paragraphs. So the introduction is given, then the supporting paragraphs are there, and finally conclusion. So see, my summer vacation began on first day of May. So the starting statement, how you introduce, is always very important. Okay, then you go into the topic. I left for Agra in the evening. So then you keep on explaining. Then finally, let's look at the last para. Taj looks more beautiful on a full moon night. Okay, hundreds of people go to see Taj on these nights. So now they are concluding whatever you have explained in your previous paragraphs, you are trying to sum up and give it as a final opinion in your conclusion part. Okay, so final line of this essay is, no wonder it is called a dream and wonder. So this is like a sample essay for you. Take this help and you can write a narrative essay. Then we talk about our descriptive essays. So descriptive essays are always describing. The word itself is having the word descriptive, right? So it describes about animals, plants, towns, countries, or even any aspect of nature or any manufactured articles or whatever. And even it describes something that you have gone through. Okay, it describes any event that you want to share with. So here the question is on a visit to an exhibition, how you have spent that, and you trying to describe that event. Even sometimes the festivals are also asked, like describe about this festival that you have celebrated. That is also a descriptive question. Now let's look into argumentative essays. So argumentative essays are like, you have to have a idea about the topic and you have to argue about the topic for having for and against points. You have to support, you have to oppose, but choose one side and you have to argue that. Okay, so this is a part of argumentative essay. So money is good servant but a bad master. Okay, so this is an argumentative essay. What do you think? You can give your points. So always observe the beginning paragraph, introduction, then there is a supporting paragraph, and then finally conclusion. So now let's focus on imaginative essays. What are these imaginative essays? Imaginative essays are very important. It actually explains you, it brings out your imaginative thoughts on the paper. So here we see imaginatives are of two kinds. Okay, so one of the imaginative essay is like, they will ask you on one topic. Now here it is value of good health. You are imagining the topic, you are trying to present your thoughts. And another category is also there, like this question. It starts with, if I were, if I were, if you were something, what would you do? You have to imagine and write it. So here also, so if I were, the topic will start in that way, and you have to go into that character and you have to explain in that essay. Whatever the character does, you have to explain. So here you can be even asked questions like, write an autobiography of a horse, write an autobiography of a snake, or whatever. So you have to go into that character. Okay, so then go into the character and keep on explaining. So this is all about your imaginative essays. And then comes your reflective essays. So what is this reflective essay? Reflective essays are very important. It is actually something that it explains a thought. The topic is given to you and the thought is explained there. They are asking your own reflection. What do you think on the thought that they have shared with you? You're going to put that thought out. So the opinion is asked. So here, educative value of television. Now you can explain this. Okay, so now that we are going through this online teaching or whatever, so television is also a part of education now. So we are using it as a means. So you can even explain on that side. So educative value of television. So we need your own points. So your reflections are very important in here. And kindly notice, children, there is a subtle difference between the narrative essay and reflective essay. What is that? Narrative essay is always telling us a story. It tells us a story, it tells us about anything. And here reflective essay also tells us something, but reflective essay should explain it. Okay, should explain the thought clearly. So this is what is important, that you have to understand. These are the different kinds of essays, and whatever the essay that is asked, you have to understand and follow the rules and format, and then present your essays beautifully. Okay, children.